Hello everyone, welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. So today I'm going to be showing you the droid turtle and giving you guys some tips and tricks and just going through it, playing some stages. Haven't been on Boom Beach in a pretty long time. It's also very early Friday morning, so there is no webcam. We're going to be boosting up our resource reward because I do want to get a few upgrades done if possible. My base isn't maxed. I did make it up to level 76 after we took a break. I don't know why I'm boosting up Gumbo energy and troop damage. I definitely don't need that right now. Let's go all Scorchers. You know, it's not a combination that's typically very good, but it is fun to play with. So actually we'll go Scorchers, Bombardiers. It's a good combination. Also, guys, we can still use code Cosmic, so put that in the shop to help support us before you purchase anything. I'm going to get instant training. I'm also going to buy this turtle statue, which we'll talk a little bit about in a second. Remember to use code Cosmic before you do that. It's a really good deal. It's 500 diamonds for $5, plus you get a trophy. That's the way you should think about it. So it's a pretty good deal. Let's do this conversion and let's jump into some Mega Turtle. Actually, yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure I have Gumbo energy boosted. All right, let's talk about Mega Turtle. So Mega Turtle is usually nothing extra special. It's a reskin, a new design on the Mega Crab. Sadly, this Mega Turtle is also nothing special because all we get is troop health, and that's the main boost. So there's no special Gumbo abilities, there's no special troop boosts. I don't know what the tribes are looking like, but the only part that's special to Mega Crab is troop health, which does go up, and that is good for Mega Crabs, but you never know. I would rather have something else, if you know what I'm saying. We haven't been on Boom Beach for a pretty long time. We're still kind of in the middle of this break. The whole Boom Beach turtle campaign is ongoing, which was a ton of fun to do. Jimmy and I both had a blast doing that campaign. By the way, guys, if you didn't see our last YouTube short, go check it out. We are asking you guys for turtle name suggestions, and in a few days we'll be posting a pool with your top suggestions and some of our suggestions. It's very competitive. We're only gonna have like 3 to 4 turtle names, and you guys are all thinking of names and posting them. Jimmy and I are thinking of names and posting them, and then other Boom Beach creators have come up with some turtle names as well. So we're gonna pick our top 3 or top 4 and put them in that. So if you guys are able to get one of those slots, it's gonna be very cool for you. And then we'll have a poll going for like a week or something where you guys can vote on your top turtle name, and then that turtle is actually going to be named that. So the STC has this whole adopt a turtle scheme. It's a way to increase donations by individuals. It's really cool. You can adopt a turtle and then you can track that turtle, and that turtle isn't like your turtle, but you name that turtle, and it's really fun seeing that turtle. And they have like a live tracker you can go to every year to like see where that turtle ends up and migrates, and it really does help them kind of know where the turtles are migrating and what kind of threats they're facing. All stuff I learned when I went out to Panama. It was a really fun trip, and would love to talk more about that. But back to the Mega Crab, guys. I would say probably like tanks, bombardiers is always a good strategy. You know, Scorchers, I just wanted to mix it up a little because I feel like when I attack Mega Crab, I always go tanks, bombardiers, or all tanks. And those are kind of the two main combinations, main strategies. So the Scorchers, Bombardiers, still a really good strategy. Probably not as good as tanks, Bombardiers, or just all tanks when it comes to the Mega Turtle. But having troop health on top of Scorchers is always fun, because Scorchers are just this beefy troop. And when you stick a troop health boost on top of it, they just get more beefy. Recording a video after 6 months is very, very weird. Actually, it's probably been more like 7 months. I definitely want to talk more about that in a different video. I know a lot of you guys are asking questions about what we're doing and what our plan is. So yeah, we'll make another video to go over that. But we're just happy to be here, guys. Happy to be here. So remember as well that there's a statue in the shop. Now this is actually an exclusive statue, and I put a lot of money on it to say that this statue probably is never gonna come out again. So if you're in Boom Beach in this time period, you're very, very lucky, because I don't think Boom Beach will ever have this statue out again. And it kind of goes to celebrate this whole turtle event. So I would definitely go and buy it. Of course, using code Cosmic, but if you don't want to use our code, you can use another Boom Beach creator, or even non-Boom Beach creator, any Supercell creator. But yeah, I would definitely go buy it. You know, it helps support us, the Boom Tuber. Also, it helps you because you get a really sick statue to put down on your map. So if I put this down here, I want to see what it looks like in person. Turtle statue, you know, never coming out again. That's probably what I would say. So look at that thing. It looks really, really cool compared to other statues. Definitely like it. It looks kind of hard to see from far away, but once you zoom in, the details kind of pop. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, is it worth $5? I don't know, but I'm really glad they put that. I'm really glad they put a diamond offer in there as well. If you're maxed out though, and you buy instant training every month, there's really no need to have that, the extra diamonds. I'm a huge fan of exclusive things, guys. So anytime anything has an exclusive thing, I am very, very inclined to buy it, because in my head I think, oh, exclusive thing is going to be rare in 10 years from now. Will Boom Beach be out in 10 years? I'm not sure. Hopefully. I like Boom Beach. I like the community. But if it is, this statue is going to be really sick to have, because not everyone is going to have it. Only people on Boom Beach for this week that decide to buy it will get that statue. Okay, stage 11. Let's go. This is starting to be when lower levels would probably fail. Actually, it depends on your level. You would not make it this far if you are super low level. And to that I just say, you know, you have to play more. Don't be afraid to waste attacks. People that push for trophies, push for those stage 10 or stage 70 trophies, stage even 60 trophies. Those people that are pushing for those are not gonna waste attacks. You're not pushing for those. You're trying to defeat stages as you don't want losses, so as minimally as possible, minimal casualties. You're trying to defeat stages just to get the loot, to do upgrades. So your main goal shouldn't be, how can I attack the most amount of stages? Because if you're doing that, then you're gonna spend a lot on troops, retraining troops. And most lower level players don't have instant training, so you're going to spend a ton of time on Boom Beach. You're going to spend like 6 hours over the course of the weekend, which is very, very high. Never something we like to see, but I guess it finishes the stage for me. I'll take it. What I would recommend is, when you're attacking, have the assumption that you're going to retreat to save casualties, or position yourself to save casualties. You don't want to be attacking stages, losing a ton, having to retrain, taking a ton of time to retrain. You want to just push through as many attacks as possible, just trying to defeat stages. So what does this look like in practice for lower level players? And when I say lower level players, these tips kind of helped me attack Mega Crab when I was on my starting over account. So very, very important tips, which is an account I pushed up from level 0 all the way up to like level 55 or something. I forget where I was at on that series. Spend attacks just to drop artillery and barrages. you have probably like 50 gumbo energy, probably even less. You probably have like 30 gumbo energy. It's okay to spend an entire attack just dropping energy to clear a bunch of mines or clear shock launcher or clear rocket launcher. It's okay to attack with tanks, and then when your tanks are all about to die, to retreat. Those are just some tips I have picked up from playing on my low level starting over account, and those are tips I'd recommend to anyone, because it's very, very important to not waste a ton of time when you're attacking Mega Crab, because you'll just be burnt out faster. I mean, it's fun if you want to spend the attacks to really push and get a certain trophy, go for it. It's a ton of fun to do. It's also a ton of fun to not play for 6 to 8 hours a weekend, and you don't want to get burnt out. That's what advice I would give you for that. Now, once you start moving up to the medium to larger, higher levels, that's when I would probably say, okay, you have two choices. You can, one, push for some trophy. I don't think it's as I don't think that's something you should do as a lower level. I just don't. Once you get up to a mid to higher level, then you can start thinking about pushing for a trophy, in which case then you would have to conserve attacks. And how would I do that? You really just have to get to know Mega Crab. You have to get to know how the Mega Crab stages are built and generated, and how the best way to attack each type of stage. There's only like, once you get up higher, there's only like there's probably like 4 to 5 types of stages once you get up to higher stages, and the stages just repeat, and you'll know how to attack each stage. And the stages get harder because they put stuff in a special position that make it really hard for people attacking, but you just have to learn how to attack those stages, and it's pretty straightforward. It's not easy, but it's straightforward. So you just kind of have to put your time in, learn the different stages. Bombardiers are your best friend. You know, the top stages have a ton of damage or a ton of health on their buildings. You need to combat that with a high damage troop. So bombardiers, tanks, very good combinations. Zookas, although that one's kind of not as much, I would say, because Zookas can die really, really fast. But bombardiers are definitely the go-to troop for Mega Crab. They're just such a good troop, and that's mostly because of all the damage they deal. They deal just a ridiculous amount of damage that's going to help you. So those are kind of my tips I would give you for a mid to higher level. I've pushed, I've gotten legendary trophies, I've gotten diamond trophies, I've gotten only gold trophies, some Mega Crabs. I've only gotten stone trophies, some Mega Crab. I know I like exclusive things, but getting a legendary trophy requires a ton of work, and honestly, you can't really get it every single Mega Crab. You can mess up and lose your attacks. So in my mind, it's not really worth the push, although the people that have all legendary trophies have really cool looking bases because they have them all displayed and it just looks phenomenal. So anyway, those are my tips I would give you to Mega Crab. In a few days, we'll be pushing out that pool. I also want to make another video in here just explaining what's happening to the channel a little bit, and give you guys some insight going forward. But again, if you are purchasing anything from the shop, make sure you guys are using code COSMIC to help support us. And yeah, hopefully you guys have liked the video Supercell released a few days ago. We were in it. If you haven't gone and see it, go see it, because it was really cool. We went to Panama, and we met up with some folks from Supercell and talked about turtles. So it was a lot of fun. Go watch it if you haven't, and I'll talk to you guys in the next Boom Beach video. Bye, guys.